Alright, hi. I figured that if I was gonna suffer, I might as well put it on camera, right? So, this is the next op. This is what's gonna happen. There's gonna be us, and we're going to have just recent... Oh goodness, where the hell did that go? Can't have that. We're going to have just entered the tunnel from the last mission at the very back. At the super end. I should probably get rid of these guys so nobody knows what I have planned. uh, we're going to have just entered the tunnel at the side of the mountain from the last Marmeet. What is it, 12? I named this one Marmeet13, so I certainly hope the last one was 12. And I have been painstakingly putting all these together so that they match up as perfectly as possible, because I noticed whenever I had the grid, when I had the grid set to... Oh no. Uh-oh. Okay. I don't think that it actually overwrote, right? It didn't overwrite, okay? Oh no. Oh no. Ignore that, too. Ignore that. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Could you be more perfect? No, it's not possible. Okay. So the grid I have set to half of a half of a half of a meter so that it lines up as close as humanly possible, and it hurts me because I am not smart enough to make a custom comp. And okay, sorry, I take it back. I am absolutely smart enough to make a custom comp, but I am not smart enough to make a custom comp for these things to join them up in a fashion that is faster than what I've been doing. Because I think it's well established at this point. Kind of stupid. Okay, is it close enough? Can I make it closer? No, that's worse. Got it. I'm gonna put like a fucking door without simulation over there. Let me see. Door. Can I borrow you? Me. Something like that. Over here. Whoop. Whoop. You states. Nope. Special states. No simulation. So you guys try to open it up. I'm gonna fucking find you. That's not gonna be that difficult either. Because it's literally the door. Just shove it in there, right? Just like shove it in. Just shove it like in there. And then make sure that it lines up the rest of it. Ew, it's at an angle. Why is everything at an angle slightly? Why are you slightly at an angle? Ew. Oh no, not 1 degrees. Oh no, not 1. Oh no, not 1, please. No, not 1. No. No, I have to do everything. Oh! Everything needs to be so precise. Oh, I hate to curse my perfectionism. Oh, kill me now. Alright, so, goes down, goes up. This one I didn't want to accidentally have stuff happen to. Hold on, move you, like, out of the way. I know I'm not a video game designer or anything, but I have, like, the starting area, ignore the helicopter. That's just so that I know where the starting area is. You're going to come down here, there's going to be an offshoot with a couple of things here. Combat encounter with just storage with a door. So that you show the players that, hey, there's going to be corridors, and there's going to be stuff in these corridors, and here's roughly what they're going to look like. And then this is the actual meat and potatoes of it, where we're going to be going down, we're going to be going down, we're going to be going down, and then there's a branching path. There's more down, and then there's strangely an up. And, oh fuck, strangely an up. And then the up is actually where the rest of this is going to happen. I'm going to have it branch off into like 3 different paths with stuff happening between them. Come on. Come here. Eh. Is it good? No, it's not good. Okay. How about you? Are you good? Can I move you back? I could, possibly. But then is the joint going to just a little bit overlappy, because there's no real. It's not like It's not like I'm. Okay, gotta be perfect. And this is going to be the central chamber, where it branches off into 3. I'm gonna be doing like wavy little dudes, not wavy little dudes, wavy pathways going up and down and up and down, so that there is not a straight shot. You just cannot see far ahead. You need to actually go up and you need to go down. The one over here, the one over here is going to stay down, and they're going to go all the way down to the ground floor. I'm thinking the middle path here is gonna probably go up first and then come down. And because I've got very limited space, I'm gonna make this one, the right path here, also go down. But I'm gonna make them alternate, like which section goes up and which section goes down. I'm also hoping to get the infantry to try out the ICP chimeras, because the ICP chimeras don't usually do well with hills, but they were not a fan of the Grimdark chimeras. They were not a fan of these guys for some reason. I guess the handling on these are kind of weird, even though these handle pretty darn well. They're almost, in my opinion, they're almost as good as the There Was Only War ones. Difference being that the chimeras under here have like some sort of invisible little artifact that gets caught on rocks and stuff super easy. And apparently it drives like a boat. I don't know. I kind of liked it whenever I was driving it. And it still has the, the back las guns, so the dudes in here have something to do. The bolter for this is pretty darn good. The autocannon, I don't think it has a coax, though. But regardless. I'm going to try to get the infantry to try these ones out and see what they think about the ICP ones. I think that the problem with the ICP ones, the main complaint, watch it happen, I think the main complaint is going to be them saying that it doesn't have enough ammunition. Let me see if I can find some music. Just because I don't... play very low. Over here. Can you hear it? I can't. Okay, I can hear it now. Hopefully I don't get pee-pee slapped. Alright, so just something in the background so that I know. So that I know that I'm still alive and not entirely suffering for no reason. But I'm open to suggestions. I think that my 3-prong assault is going to be a good idea, but all these little side passageways are going to slow the players down in a way that it might not let them get to... Fuck. It might not let them get to the, their respective section all at the same time. So, like, one of the squads is probably going to be sitting here exploring this whole ditty, while somebody else is going downstairs, and going downstairs. And then somebody is going to be like, oh shit, there's an up, and there's a down. I have to give people that go down a thing to do. I think that the down might be the helicopter, right? I just put a fucking helicopter. Should I put a helicopter at the bottom one, just so they have something to do, something that's neat. I don't want them to die from it, but I do want them to have fun with it. Hey, Dev. Just direction, okay. Come on now. That's perfect. If Tuna's watching this later on, he's gonna fucking hate my guts. He's like, oh my god! Bongo, why didn't you just do this thing that does everything for you? It's just super easy. Why didn't you just do it the easy way, Bongo? Why didn't you just do it the smart way? And, you know, work smarter, not harder, and all that jazz. Because if I did it smarter, not harder, I wouldn't be able to make content out of it. How is the micro movements? Cringe. Terrible. It's awful. I have to fit all of these together basically like that. I feel like fucking, what is it, David touching God's finger? Every single time I have to line it up, I just feel like knowledge being passed down from God himself. Although I bet if God himself touched me with knowledge, I wouldn't be doing this right now. I'd be doing something else more worthwhile than painstakingly putting together an interior I'm gonna make this several kilometers long, so you know. Several kilometers of a more or less linear story, or a more or less linear experience for the infantry, of which they will probably not appreciate. You know? Okay. But such is the plight of the mission maker. We are forever doomed to give our all to folks who will not appreciate it fully. It actually reminds me, I think that I was on a tangent last stream about learning how the sausage is made. Whenever you like once you go to like film school or something like that, and you learn all the tricks of the trade and everything it takes on the back end, all the funding and all that shit. Once you learn how a movie was made, it ruins the magic of the movie itself. So having looked into and done mission making, please tell me that all these were connected. Okay, the only one that I have to do right now is him. Is it going to work? I don't know if it's going to go under, or if I have to shift everything else. If I have to shift this over one, like over here, because this is supposed to attach to this guy and go underneath this tunnel. Let me just... Only one way to find out. Pretty sure that all these are connected. I don't want to chance it. Going to tech school on how moving TV shows are made. It pissed off a lot of my friends. Yep. And that's gonna... It's like, hey, this shot could have been a lot better with this type of camera and this type of filter. Or something along those lines. You said for video games? Tech school, how movies and TV shows, yeah. It's like, oh, the freaking writers got, or the whoever the fuck's behind the camera got lazy, or the director got lazy and decided to do this to save time instead of doing it the right way, which would have taken them some amount of time. Like how apparently wasn't the Lord of the Rings entirely filmed in Australia? And then everybody knows, obviously, that Aragorn broke his foot whenever he kicked the helmet. But shit like that. I like the little trivia things, but... Oh, it's not looking good. Oh, it ain't looking good. Uh-oh. Dick! Wait, maybe? Maybe just barely? Maybe just barely, come on. I don't want to shift everything over by one block. I don't want to do it. Come on. Oh. Barely. Okay, I'm gonna have to walk through that and see if it works. Come on, David. Dick. Any seams? Are you a seam? No, you're just a painted block. Ah, shit! You can see it. Yeah, but like, okay. Can you see it here as well? Yes, you can. Dick. Oh no, I'm gonna have to shift the whole thing down. Sorry, I'm gonna have to shift it all over one, which means I have to do this guy here. Okay. Do I want this to be a flat, or do I want it to be a flat to a up, or do I want it to be an up and a flat? Just say it's a bigger ramp. No. What do you think? Should I go from this corner flat and then up? Or should I have the ramp a flat and then the intersection? Where's a flat that I can borrow? A flat right here. No, this whole... no. So you think like the flat goes here? Or do you think the flat goes here? Just trying to help with the sanity. Well, sanity's well past gone. All I need to know is where I want to have the intersection go to a flat and then a ramp. AA, face the way the intersection is coming from the bottom floor. You can go right and up. Face the way the intersection is... the way it's coming from the bottom floor. And you can just go right and up. So... this is the beginning. You're gonna go da 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 da, and then we go down underneath this tunnel. Come here through this one, this intersection. At that intersection, we go up, and then this up is where I need to shift everything left one. I need to shift this over here, so that I can get this whole structure left one more so that it doesn't collide with anything else. Or this, this, that, this, this, that, this, that, this, that, that, this, that, this, that, this, that, that, this, that, this, that, and that, and that, and that, and that, and that, and that. Boy, I sure hope that everything is, okay, accidentally grabbed something I wasn't supposed to. Okay, we move you. I missed a whole bunch of other shit. You and you and you and you. I move you over and up. Easy fix, kind of. Okay. Alright. Okay, now it no longer collides. I need to move you there. Like fucking Lincoln Logs. What? You could just go the other way and make it one level higher. Just go the other way and make it one level higher. You're talking about... you're talking about the thing I just did? Okay, and are there any seam? Are there any issues here? No seams? Okay. Alright! I did it! You there, go over here, put this intersection on. Alright, I've got about another half hour before I have to get over to the droid battalion op. Because they have their stuff on Saturday. Saturday, Sunday. What fucking day is it today? Where you had the intersection. Yeah, the one at the bottom. Sunday. So I got Pizza Hut, man. Pizza Hut got me all fucked up. Okay. This is a labor of love. Susan's gonna pee-pee slap my pee-pee. 'Cause I have some music in the background. Susan doesn't like when I do that. Every single time has resulted in a pee-pee slap. Gotta go home early because I was having coughing fits all day. Shit, where were you working? Don't seem right. Don't seem right. Don't seem right. Don't seem right. It's close enough. You doing alright though? Can't have you dying. See, that's the thing. It's like a half of a half of a half. It's a half of a half of a half of a meter of grid. I'm actually kind of glad the tuna taught me about the grid, though. So that this is even possible. Otherwise, I just fucking never have an underground op. I've got an assembly place making things you use for toll roads, the prepaid things. Oh, the ticket machine? Or are you talking about the coin collector? Are you talking about... Oh, the Sun Pass. Down here we call them Sun Pass, but they're the little radio transmitter things that say, "Hey, I have money in my car. I have prepaid for this toll." Yeah, that thing. Yeah, okay, okay. What are they called elsewhere? Because in Florida they're called Sun Pass. I don't think that's a across the board type of thing, though. I don't suppose. Yeah, you're in the super secret Shadow Council. How come you don't just hang out in VC instead of... I just don't want to hang out in the, just make the damn thing. They don't tell you what they're called, they just give you plastic pieces and be like, "Hey, assemble this." Okay. Oh, no. There's like 6 I make. Ah. Okay. 1 pathway. And this is going to be the bulk of it. They're going to go down and up and down and up. I mean, sure. It'll be easier than you freaking chatting. Unless you want to pay me money. Super chat me. Gotta make those internet dollars, you know? What's up?
Howdy.
I'm just suffering. See, it's so minusculely off. So just barely not perfect. Right? It's just look. It's just
Yeah,
so
I know. I've been
almost.
watching you do this for like the past hour.
It hasn't been an hour yet. It's only been 30 minutes. You probably watched me do this last stream.
No, I just sat in my bed for like 20 minutes before. I was just exaggerating a little bit, that's all. Also, I don't know if I have to have a little bit of sound or not for YouTube to count my viewers. Do you still have that view count?
I don't
Or
know,
what?
man. I don't know. Just
Because I know Twitch does that bullshit.
what if you have it muted? It doesn't count towards your viewership. Man, that's
Yeah.
cringe.
And this number fucking caught me top.
I didn't do it. It wasn't me.
It's a different number each time, too. It makes
Just
no
a
sense.
robocaller, man.
Yeah.
That's a rude. I shouldn't assume. I shouldn't assume its gender.
I'm assuming it's gender. Fuck it. It's a robot.
Rude as. Robots have feelings. What happens whenever Alexa takes over?
All I can hope is it has a hot body.
Fucking Edie up in here. Or like Cortana. Do you prefer Edie or Cortana?
I'm more of a Windows man myself, so
Bruh. Windows. You know what? I'm pretty sure there is something on Rule 34 about Windows, but I mean, as far as homicidal AI go or genocidal AI go, do you prefer Edie from the Mass Effect series
oh, definitely.
or
I
Cortana
thought you
from
were just
Halo?
talking about real life, but
Bruh.
no, I prefer Edie every day. I'm a Mass Effect nerd.
I mean, you
I
could be a Mass
have
Effect nerd and still appreciate the finer things in life, like robot waifus.
depends.
Come on, David.
Cortana only lives 7 years, and then she becomes a crazy psycho bitch.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. I haven't played Halo.
Yeah, Halo has this whole lore where AI only lasts like 7 years, and then they become crazy psycho people.
But why is there a time limit on it? Is it just a flaw in their programming, or is it like a time bomb in every single one of their programming? It's like, hey, if manufactured this date after 7 years, then genocide time. Like, why would you program that?
It's an infection due to the flood. They have a logic bomb that happens. AI shit.
The flood can infect computers too.
Yes.
That's I don't know whether or not that's cool or not.
There's a whole book on it. And a TV show. Or movie. One of the two. I don't know. Forever.
Can I? Oh, haha! See,
I think
see.
you
Can
might have
I?
selected the ones on top as well. Blue lines. I don't know.
Dick. This is what happens whenever I try to cut corners.
That's called a get fucked moment.
Man, Why
But
can't they
that
just cooperate?
what I was talking about was that intersection you had earlier, where you had the issue because it was just a tad bit too high. If you made it one level higher, you could go different directions where you had the issue.
Oh, that's what I ended up doing, is I just shifted it up.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness gracious. So other than coughing yourself half to death... Oh, did I... Oh, damn it, I almost did it.
I mean, it's fine. Today's fine. Other than, wanting to die because every time I coughed, I want to throw up
Is that just a
because of the
heartburn thing?
pain.
Oh.
No, just sore throat because I've been sick all weekend. That's why I was also a little bit slow for the op yesterday. Because I was dealing on top of that, on top of dealing with someone with a radio issue, on top of dealing with command, trying to do things really fast.
My chief complaint with the very beginning was that there was the frickin' melee only, which screws up us inside of the vehicle. Because if you
Yeah,
have your melee weapon out in the vehicle, you can't fucking eject or do anything, so you're locked in there forever and ever.
yep. That's why you
Um,
gotta be on top of that with teleporting people if shit like that happens. Because Ferret had that issue where he got in a tractor that he didn't have the DLC for,
oh no! And he was stuck in it!
and and he tried to morphine bomb himself so we could get him out. And I'm like, please don't. I'll just get a Zeus to teleport you out.
You can't... I don't know how to do that.
You just select their model and you teleport them out of the vehicle. That's how I fixed people during your op the first time I was co-Zeusing. There was a couple of people that was like, yeah, I can't get out. Help.
This is gonna be a weird one. I might want to just switch this to a flat.
Yeah, I was gonna say you might want to do a flat for maybe.
Heck 'em!
It'll work. You got it.
Like a little
It'll
bowl.
look a little weird.
Yeah. Because you're going from a down to an up. It's like a whoosh. Like a roller coaster. This is going to be the fun side.
So would this count as me watching you?
Yeah, I guess this counts. I'm literally doing it for everybody.
On stream. Yeah.
David, come on. Come on, David. Yeah, good boy, David. Alright. This is what, the third person? Or I am the third person in the amount of people that I know that have done this. Or at least a very similar thing. Where you make an interior map. Because it's been... who did it? They did it in the Consecrators. They did it in House Terran.
Yeah.
They did it in the Consecrators again. The interior ops are like super fucking cool. It's just
a pain in the ass because of the AI.
I was gonna say it's cancer to make, but alright, cool.
Well, that too, but there's just multiple complications. Water.
They should be able to travel between them.
You mean like they're connected?
Because half of the reason why it worked so well in the Consecrators, A, because we sprint at 40 kilometers an hour, But secondly, we were able to go left and right, and go through each of the. We could just switch in between the channels, or we can switch in between the. It'd be absolutely fucking dope. Is if I managed to get like an upward angle here, and then shift this. Come on now, down. I gotta shift this down over here with an intersection, and then I had the middle section line up with that almost perfectly, or it would have to be perfectly, line up with that perfectly on this one's downward slope, and then have another one line up with this on the downward slope. As like the through line. Oh, I want to do it. All right. How much am I gonna hate myself?
A lot. I'm actually stuck having coughing fits.
Okay, this is gonna be the approximation. How many is it gonna take, or how many sections is it gonna take to go from? Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, 9, because that one's in the way. Alright, that's the plan, okay? This is the plan. Because this is basically ground floor right here. I can't go any farther down than this, except literally on the ground. So this is going to be an intersection, and I'm going to have a through line all the way up. But I have to keep in mind that this one has to be an intersection. I'm just waiting. I'm waiting for it to be like 4:30 with bated breath. You need to be an intersection. Come on now. Nope.
Is that a three-way or a four-way?
There aren't any three ways. If I wanted to make a three-way, I have to grab a exterior wall like this.
I get you. Yeah, I get you.
Okay, might as well do that one properly. Did I do it? Damn it! Of course I didn't do it. David? Okay. Tiny seam, tiny seam. I don't think they're gonna notice. Whoop. You know what else I'm excited for? Work tomorrow. Yay!
Hopefully my coughing fit stuck, because that will mean I'm completely done with this damn sickness.
I thought you were asking, hoping that your coffin fits. I was like, oh! Well then. I guess rip Dev. Man, where's everybody else on a Sunday? Sitting here with that. What do you think about, because obviously there's not going to be any way for us to get artillery support in here. What do you think about using the direct fire basilisk?
I mean, for the people that want to use it, sure, go ahead. They just have to be really careful with the overpressure, because from what I remember, overpressure's a pain in
Overpressure
the
is
ass with
turned
the thing.
off.
Okay, then never mind with that factor. Then I say go for it.
Come on, David. Okay. All right. Well, we specifically turned it off because apparently my workhorse boys like to hide in your guys' trenches and then sit there fucking overpressure you guys to death.
I mean, I appreciate overpressure for what it is, but in a gameplay sense, it makes no sense.
Sure it does.
Because,
Just don't sit next to the tank that's shooting, if you can help it.
well,
It's not your fault
I'm
whenever the tank is the one sitting next to you in your
yeah,
trench.
that's what I was trying to get at.
I'm lost. Where is this one? Right there. Okay. It's not like I've been doing the same thing for Lord knows how long now. 45 minutes?
Yeah, 45 minutes.
Have I ever told the story of the lady whose dog was allergic? No? I can't remember her name, but it was something like old New York Jew sounding. Like what? Phoebowitz or something like that. It had like a Witz or a Heim at the end. Or a Stein, I can't remember. But uh, she got all up in arms because I was spraying the outside of her house, you know, because she didn't want the inside sprayed, which makes, you know, perfect sense. Like, alright, whatever, it's the client's house, I can't exactly force him to do it. And she's out here like, you can't spray here! You can't spray here! My dog is allergic! And I won't ever forget, that was years ago, probably whenever I started working as an exterminator, but I don't think I will ever forget. My dog is allergic. You can't spray here. Oh, what did I just move? Put it back. She was a nice customer. Aside from that incident where I was like, okay, cool. I guess I just am not working today because I don't spray the inside specifically so that we don't have to worry about your dog being sick and all that, right? But then she didn't want me to spray the inside or the outside, which is the most important part. Because if you can spray outside, stop bugs getting in, everything else is kind of pointless, right? Because you got this like barrier on the outside. That's it. That's all you got. Oh, bitch, come on now. Come on, David. There we go. That'll work out eventually. You know what might not work out? Well, what might not work out is the...
I was about to say that, the spacing.
It's okay. I'll just flatten this one out and I'll bring it up.
You could also turn it so that way they meet at that ground level.
What you mean?
So like you have a bend, say
A bend.
You have like a bend at 2 or 3 down, and then you turn it left and then turn it right again.
Like you want me to turn one of these that isn't at a 90-degree angle and perpendicular to everything else?
No, you just push down like one of those 3 ways and put the exterior doors on the 2 other sides that don't have a way.
I would do that. Let me move you up. I thought you were telling me to do something crazy like fucking turn the tunnel. I was like, okay, but what do we do about this?
Yeah,
What
no.
do we do about that?
That wouldn't work. I mean, you could put VR blocks in that location if you really wanted to do something like that.
A VR
It
block.
would look jank, but
The whole point of
it
me
would
going
work.
through and using a half of a half of a half of a meter of grid space and moving everything to David and Goliath. Yeah, God is now Goliath. Got it. Yep, that's the man. It's not Jehovah. It's not the Almighty. Nah, it's Goliath. That's his name. Don't wear it out. Fucking.
Because I had this ambition, is I was going to make y'all a ship for your drop pods made out of VR blocks, and then I would just recolor the VR blocks black so it would look more 40K esque.
Aw, I think I'm one block away.
That's why I was saying you could turn it so that way it doesn't do that. You could have it meet back up on the same level.
Dick, dick. I'm pressing buttons I'm not trying to press. Come on, David. What the fuck did I just do? Where am I? What? Ah, son of a bitch. Alright, let's try this again. Boop.
Oh, you turned it. That's why the YouTube stream is a little bit delayed.
I think it's what, 30 seconds? I have it set to low latency, so there shouldn't be that much delay. Alright. I think... Let's see. If we flatten that one, right? Flatten it. Where's the curve?
Yeah, you're still gonna have to go one more up.
2 weeks to flatten the curve. Boop. That's not... It's not high enough. Alright, what if we use 2 more weeks to flatten the curve, huh? It's almost correct. Yeah, that's about right. And we have our little intersection right there. Alright, I got it. I can dig it.
I mean, I know it's looked frowned upon, but you cause a area where it's mass confusion because they meet up and they're not expecting it. It causes a little bit of friendly fire to make them think.
The 514th, think? Imagine. Oh, I was so close to David. Alright, David. Up. Back. Oh, look at that. Oh, you love to see it. There's no seams. There's no seams at all. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. I mean, there's a seam right there. You can tell in the textures, but look at it. Oh, there's no difference. Oh, so you love to see it. You love to see it. Okay, intersection time. fucking save me. What the fuck am I doing? The AI don't fall through. Yep, thanks, bugs.
I mean, they
Dumbass.
shouldn't.
I hope they don't. Because if they did, that would make me big sad man.
There is a block you can place to make them garrison a place so you don't have to do all the fucking weird shit of
Okay, that one's good.
making them not move.
Okay, there is an issue. There is a slight issue.
How did that happen?
I guess this is what I get for not... I guess this is what I get for not making them all at the same time. And I'm sure that some of these are a couple pixels. Like, how I've been...
It's just over time it's gotten that big.
Yeah, the difference in these two tunnels has gotten... And I refuse...
to reorganize all of it so that way those two things.
It's not happening. You can't make me.
just do what Bug said. Put a metal plate there.
That's probably exactly what I'm gonna end up doing. Where's the exterior thing?
I would also go through and select all of them and make sure they can't be blown up. I know they have a lot of health, but players are stupid enough to place enough explosives to blow it up.
I have done so.
Okay.
Excuse me? Where did it go?
Up and to the left.
No, that's not it. Where did
Underneath, maybe? No, it went off into the distance. I see it. I saw it, like, way off into the distance.
Why? Marvel, why? Why you do that?
Because your mouse went from super close to really far, and you let go at super far. Gotta love Eden.
You love to see it. Okay, that's good enough, right? What? Shit.
Perfect.
You would never even know, except for the fact that you can't walk there. And I'm pretty sure I made... Yeah, damage is turned off for all the things that I'm using. As long as I copy and paste everything, there's not going to be issues with there being damage places.
Yeah, I was just saying for double checking.
Oh, son of a fuck. There's going to be this...
Gotta do it for the other side now.
Something like that. Right? Something like that.
I would honestly wait till you put in the other wall.
Because there's gonna be a door. Like there's gonna be a door there. So it's gonna already cover that up. But as soon as I open the door, I just don't want them to walk out, fall to their death. Disable simulation so it counts as part of the map, so less server strain. Oh, I could probably do that for the... Excuse me, I could probably do that for the tunnels themselves, but I'm gonna have to keep the simulation on the doors. Because otherwise they won't be able to open and close. Man, that's so cringe. See what happens whenever I try to do something fancy. Let's see, every single one of these is 200 meters. So this is kilometers of tunnel.
Yeah. Another thing you could do is you could place a door, like an airlock door, in between long distances.
Yeah, to block off their line of sight instead of having to frickin' have them travel a kilometer and a half down before they can look left and travel a kilometer and a half up. Let's see. What else am I missing? Because I want this to extend a little bit farther. I was kind of hoping that I'd be able to get them all to line up perfectly, but that ain't fucking happening.
You could put another storage room on that side, because if you want it to be realistic, there'd be storage rooms all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
That way there's more of them to clear out.
No place vehicles locked and stuff in tunnels. Yep, yep, yep. Oh. I was thinking about using the... Let me see. Like having some of these guys just hanging out, but, you know, locked. So nobody can fucking get in them.
They look like little toy trucks. Gotta love silent conflict sometimes.
Silent Conflict has cargo hauler. Do they?
Yes. They're a little bit bigger, but they are cargo haulers. I don't think they're named
It ain't
cargo.
called cargo. Prop. Storage ruins. Silent Conflict. That ain't it. That ain't it. Is it called cargo? Like, does it have cargo in the name?
I don't remember, but I know the troop transports you can place in there a little bit bigger for silent conflict.
Not you. Where is Silent Conflict stuff? Hello? Feudal vehicles, guard, space marines, Deathcore Creed, Dark Mechanicum, Amalgamate Republic. That'll do it.
Yeah, I think they renamed their
Like that,
Yeah, that's it.
or that. Oh, these are the ones we were using last time.
Yeah.
Flatbed benches. Just
The ones that everyone blew up.
straight fucking flatbed with a crate on it. Nice. So let me see. There's you. There's you. This is an APC. I don't want it. I can have you for transporting people. I highly doubt that that's going to work at all. Mostly on account of I doubt the AI is going to understand how to drive these.
Yeah, you'll have to drive them yourself, which either you or I could do.
I'm probably going to need 3 Zeuses for this. Because, well, hi Bugs, how's it going? Since you are here... Just tall enough. Just tall enough. Just tall enough.
That would be mean to put that at the end of a hallway.
You know what would be meaner?
I'm waiting for the stream to show me.
2 of them. Alright, there's a random Titan around here somewhere, just in the distance. There he is. But yeah, these are just barely. Oh, no. They will not. They don't. Hold on. Let me, Where's the beginning? Oh, by the way, I also have a helicopter in here, which is really fun to play as. Hold on. Let me just take you guys on an adventure. The Titan doesn't. I was driving it around inside of the, I was driving it around inside of the tunnels already, and it doesn't die. Like, it doesn't clip. It's just big enough. Alright, let's get it.
Oh, I thought those were walls already. Oh, that's gonna be a pain in the ass for you.
Actually, come to think of it, I probably want to keep the gear down. Yeah, the Space Marines in the tunnel was pretty. I mean, it was cool while it lasted, but it didn't last for very long because they're really finicky. So, I was hoping to have one of my Zeuses in this, just stalking the halls after a certain point. Just like flying around with the dude on the bottom gun, just daka.
Just here. Sad.
Or like right around the corner, just like, hello, motherfuckers! Daka!
From what I can remember, those things are fucking insane. They're chain guns. Bottom.
This is Alamo. What is a Russian gunship doing here? Actually, the up is the way to go. Uh-oh. No, no touchies. No touchies. So you gotta be like super de careful with it, but you can fly sideways down these. It's got enough room.
I imagine auto hover would be best.
I'm currently auto hovering. If you think that I'm gonna fly around in this thing without auto hover on, you're insane. So yeah, I got a fun little, got a couple of fun plans for the op, you know. If I had the RHS OH6 little bird with the twin 30mm, so you can give the 30mm cannons to this, I believe. Just really loud, sorry about that. I'm pretty sure that you can actually give the 30mm cannons to this.
I thought that's what they came default with.
Damn it, I hit the ground! It's okay. You just go into Zeus and then heal yourself and then take back off. Easy squeezy. Get out. He has 43 mags? Holy hell!
Well,
Okay.
yeah, they gotta use up his space somehow.
Could still use the Valk. These guys aren't supposed to be, maybe. Maybe. Could still use the Valk, be tougher and fine since VTOL. Oh, are you talking about the, there's only War Valk? Okay. Damn it. Like this one. Because this one's like super tanky. Are you talking about this one bouncing off the walls and shit? No, Grimdark handles better. Well, yeah. Bye. Are you here now? What the fuck? Hello, hi. Okay. Yeah, this one here. Although I think the only thing that you have access to as the, this Valkyrie is the front-mounted stubbers and that side-mounted las cannon / multi-las. The Cobra, or the Comanche, has a dedicated fucking sponson gunner, which is what you're gonna need for this. Oh, the Scion helicopters are just way too fucking big. Like, way too big.
The Scion conflict shit is huge. The aircraft for it are fucking amazing.
Like, bro, look at that. Look at this. As like, I was having some problem navigating with the Comanche. This one's enormous. Not to mention the Comanche's going to be like a one-off thing. Once the players blow it up, then it's gone. But if you crash, you can fix it and heal the dudes in it. I'm not gonna penalize you for that.
I mean, you could do the same thing with the Valks too.
The Valks don't have a sponson gunner, or they don't have a pintle gunner guy. Because he will track anybody that is, you know, that you can see. You don't have to worry about actually firing it, because he will take care of the elevation, depression, left and right. All you gotta do is focus on not crashing. Bam. I unironically think that this would have been a better choice. Check off for the Cashman. Which one are you looking for?
Helicopters.
This Valk. With the Cashman.
Do you mean the Scion conflict shit there, Bugs?
Because it's the same fucking...
It's a bit bigger.
No, the Scion conflict stuff is the exact same as the Scion conflict stuff.
He was talking about the base stuff.
There's a reason that I want this. Because it's small, it's compact, it's a little nimble, and it still has that gun. I want this gun here, this one. A little chain gun that goes dickety dickety dick. Yeah, the this guy's a little bit too big. A little bit too much. Let me see, it's almost 5 o'clock, I gotta get going. I'll see you guys here in a hot second, whenever I'm streaming the 2/16. Terrible at outros, some things never change, but I'll see you guys in a minute. Later. time to get the 2/16 stuff. At least I'm pretty sure that they have it at 5 o'clock. You coming?
Yeah, I'm trying to find the right mod pack for it. Apparently the preset deleted itself. That's interesting.
Cringe.
Good thing the mods are still installed.
Am I still fucking streaming?